morning, good afternoon, good evening, race fans, sim fans, RC fans, Racing 393. So I think we're up to part 10. I've drawn this out a little bit. I don't really spend too much long-term time doing these kits. I had a comment on one of my videos, I think it was for the Mardave Mini 21, and one of my videos I stopped building it, or I sort of cut the video off pretty much towards the end of the build where I didn't finish it. The only reason I didn't finish it was two reasons. I sort of run out of time because I had other things to do at that time, and I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit mystified of how to fit the shell at the end, because there was no instructions with that kit from Mardave, and it was actually the only thing in there was a link to a YouTube channel which I hadn't checked at the time. So I was sort of building it blind, as it were, and I got to that final point. I thought to myself, well, fitting the body shell is quite a mission on most kits if you've got to drill holes and stuff, so you want to try and get that right. So that's why I stopped, and someone said, oh, so close towards the end, why didn't I finish it? Well, that was the reason. And this one is the M05 hop-up build. So this got all the racing upgrades and the mini clubman body from L&L models. And those of you that haven't watched the last 9 episodes, the kit shows a various from Patrick Motorsport, which is a rally car from Ireland, I would think. It had a decal livery which wasn't included in the body shell, so there was probably an error on my part where I didn't check the decals that I had, and effectively it should have had, if I sort of move that around sort of like that, along here and perhaps up over the bonnet would have been a white accent stripe, quite wide. But maybe I should have, I could have done that myself had I've known. So it was a little bit of a mistake on my part, and a little bit of a mislead on the sort of the graphical representation of the car and the body shell from L&L. I did speak to, is it Lee there, or I messaged him, and he did get back to me, so I explained sort of the reasoning. So that's why we're where we're at today, probably on part 10, because I've got to kind of fudge something together. Now, as you can see, I put some checkered, because my background's oval racing in the UK, so although it is a rally car today, it's not meant to be an oval car. My sort of thinking of design is oval based, so a lot of the oval cars have a checkered accent or flash. There's a few things I've sort of done, I wish I'd done slightly differently on this, but it is what it is. So I was undecided what to do, whether to put to finish that there and leave it, and then put the rest on this corner. It's a bit of a faff, a bit of a mission to cut around the sort of the contours of the back of a Mini, I must admit. It was bad enough on the front. So I think what I might do, again, it's something I've done wrong. I'll put my hands up. When I ordered these decals off MCI Decals in Canada, I just wanted some checkered yellow and red check effect, but they've come in all different shapes and sizes, and they start off small and gradually end up bigger, which is kind of what I might try to do on I'd have it just over this side of the car, that sort of, maybe I might just continue it round here and have it sort of disappear down towards the bottom of the sill here. Again, I wanted to put a white background on the 60, but I've used the white background on another decal on top of the Mini, so I'm going to have to sort of fudge it together and make it look as best I can. It's going to be very abstract. Part 12. Hopefully this won't take too long. Hopefully it'll get, I'm not going to film me doing it because I'm sort of making it up as I go along. But yeah, anyhow, I'm going to do what I can, and I'll kind of come back to you with a sort of an idea of how to follow on the decals from here. I'm quite sure what to do yet, because I don't want it to be, I'm trying to get rid of too many right angles, that's the thing. It won't look right. So I can put one in here and then I can sort of trim it off a little bit with a knife. I mean, I put the Tetsugo one on there now, so you know, I can't just come straight down there, which may have been better. But maybe I can come round and down. I'm just trying to make it a bit more unplain-like as it is at the moment. But right, I'll put my thinking cap on and I'll be right back. So there we are. So I've spent the last hour just sort of sticking stickers on, to be honest. Haven't really given it much, too much planning, because I haven't got, all I've got is random stickers. So as you can see, I took the sort of the checkered, slightly smaller checks towards the sort of down to the side of the car, and I've just stuck some other random stickers onto the shell, which I think sort of complement the colours. To me, it kind of gives it the oval vibe. If you're not sure what the UK oval vibe is, then British or European rallycross. It's a very similar style. But what I mean by style, I mean this could be a rallycross car, to be honest, rather than a rally car. It would probably suit sort of the mini cross scene, if you like. So you can see I put like some brightly coloured checks on that side. On the back, I sort of continued that. Well, I've moved the car forward a little bit. I've continued that theme, kind of, there at the back with a few sort of sponsored decals. I've tried to keep things. Although some cars look very good when they're very symmetrical, I kind of get that. It looks really good, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't got the right amount of decals to do that. So I've had to fudge a lot of stickers together. So I put a few on the back there. I'm not particularly too keen on the individual stickers on the back there. I think that looks really bad, but it's the best I can do, to be honest. It has those eagle eyes amongst you, if you're interested. It's got a mini 1275 GT. Actually, no, it's the Cooper S, isn't it? The Cooper S had twin tanks, fuel tanks. I'm pretty sure the 1275 GT didn't have that. So we'll move along. Nothing to see there. And the other side, I've done the complete opposite. So I've done a bit more abstract. I put some lines. I mean, that looks probably. I could have done that both sides, but I thought, why not? Why not just be different? So it kind of, when the car goes, I quite like the car on one side can look slightly different, but in keeping, and it goes past you on a different angle. And because of the way the decals are done, or the paintwork on the car, it can look slightly different. I kind of like that. But I don't want, I wouldn't sort of put a line down the middle and put blue one side, red the other. That's not really my scene. But yeah, it's got those that know about RC will know Team Associated has got nothing to do with Tamiya, but it's a bold decal font that I wanted, and that's all I had. And to the front, which you can probably make out, I put a couple of sort of sponsored decals underneath the front valance, just so that it kind of breaks it up a little bit without going OTT. So that's pretty much as far as decals and paintwork and the part 10 of this mini I forgot what I was saying, an M05 chassis build. It's taken a long time to get to this stage, not because it's this could have been probably done in an evening, if I'm honest with you, or at least a couple of evenings if you've got to wait for the paint to dry, but I just don't have the time that I'd like to spend on this. It's just when I get free times outside work and I can spend a bit of time thinking about what I want to do to get it done. So the next stage really is now to sort of take it out for a run, isn't it? Really? I mean, it's all ready to go. It just needs charging up and out. We're going on a dry day. I did try it indoors. You'll probably see that the bodywork rubs on the front a little bit. The brushes stick in this motor, so I've got brushes but I haven't actually installed them yet. What else? The aluminium engine mount, motor mount, I want to get that drilled, opened out a little bit more in the centre so that I can fit the bigger pinions. The one on it at the moment, I forget what teeth it is now. I did in one of my other videos, I did mention it. It's the largest that I can go, because the plastic engine mount is only, the hole in the centre is only so big. So, and the aluminium one, I think the plastic one, the pinion kind of rubbed through it, but so it's on the other side, so that's fine. It won't do that on the aluminium. That's why I didn't fit the aluminium mount. And I just need somebody to drill it out. There's loads of local places that could do it. It's just whether they can be bothered, isn't it? Really, a bit of old aluminium and drill a hole in it. I mean, but for them to set it up and tool up for it, just isn't worth doing, is it? I mean, I could get a pillar drill myself, which I did have, but you know, I don't want to risk. I need it perfectly rounded in the centre, so the drills I've got, one is they're not too big, and I just haven't got nothing to hold it on. So I'll have to see on that one. Right. Everyone keeps saying that that's enough waffle. I'm not going to say that. I hate being the same as everyone else. So that's the end of part 10. So that was the complete build. If you've lasted this long and watched all of them, thank you for that. 94, I think I might have said in my last video something like 95. It's 94 subscribers. When it gets to 100 subscribers, I'll do a quick draw, and then I can give away some of these stickers. Nothing great, but they're unique. You won't find them anywhere else. So you know, take that as you will. But other than that, the next stage now really is a sort of a reasonable sunny day, and when I've got a bit more time on my hands, maybe a weekend, we'll charge the battery up underneath. So the battery currently in here is a 4,400 milliamp hour, the old NIM, so there's not brushless, and that's basically what I sort of strive myself with, is keeping things a little bit old school. I'm pretty sure that this would fly along on 2S. I'm not disputing that at all. I've seen many videos of 2 and 3S kits and they do fly. But I'm just trying the old school approach. I mean, one day I might change. Anyway, thank you for watching part 10. If you watched all the other parts, 1 to 9 as well, thank you. But other than that, that's the end of this video, and I shall see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.